sweetest music calling on you. They twist the law to serve their greed, ignoring the cries of those in need. Oh Lord, you're the judge who sees it all. Lift up the humble, let the wicked fall. Father, your justice, it never fails. Break every chain, tear down the veils. Expose their deeds, their selfish gain. Oh Lord, let the truth remain. God, punish the wicked who oppress the poor. Tear down their thrones, open every door. Let the righteous rise, let mercy flow. For the people cry, Lord, let them know. Sugar and sweet, it is music calling on you, Lord. You are the voice for the voiceless ones, the shield of the weak when the battle comes. Oh Lord, arise and show your might. Turn their darkness into your light. God of justice, hear our plea. Break the chains, set the captives free. May your kingdom come, may your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Let your victory come. Will we sing for the King? Oh. Oh Lord, you see the pain, the tears we cry, the wicked hearts, their schemes, their lies. They sit in power, but their hearts are cold, selling the poor for silver and gold. Father, we call your holy name. Stand for the weak, bring down their shame. Reveal the truth, let justice reign. Oh Lord, we cry out once again. God, punish the wicked who oppress the poor. Tear down their thrones, open every door. Let the righteous rise, let mercy flow. For the people cry, Lord, let them know. Sugar and sweetest music calling on you. They twist the law to serve their greed, ignoring the cries of those in need. Oh Lord, you're the judge who sees it all. Lift up the humble, let the wicked fall. Father, your justice, it never fails. Break every chain, tear down the veils. Expose their deeds, their selfish gain. Oh Lord, let the truth remain. God, punish the wicked who oppress the poor. Tear down their thrones, open every door. Let the righteous rise, let mercy flow. For the people cry, Lord, let them know. Sugar and sweet, it is music calling on you, Lord. You are the voice for the voiceless ones, the shield of the weak when the battle comes. Oh Lord, arise and show your might. Turn their darkness into your light. God of justice, hear our plea. Break the chains, set the captives free. May your kingdom come, may your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Let your victory come. Will we sing for the King? Oh, oh Lord, you see
Yana
the
Salon, who said that they molest the small fish them, then they left the big fish them. Yana Salon, who said that to line chichas them, na quantity because of thief. But Madabio and ministers them, honorables them, Fatima build them, then they enrich themselves under the taxpayers' money. Yana Salon, who said that they give young thief man and small thief man and iron for totes, clap, dance with them. But to say, the big one them with the thief, then they clap for them back, they say, bribe, but body, you don't try. Yana Salon, who say yourself not go left for the rob mods from people them, whether they do the right thing. Well, family members, they want to share and cover inside this one big family house, so we always come and call we had. Of course, we not always know say we there for talk about the good, the bad, and the bad and ugly we there happen inside the country. Yesterday, now sweet mama salon, but today the sweets don't come out. Ordinary salon don't left. Some politicians and they play with people their mindset. If you just join me, hit the like button for we and share the program for the benefit of other members. Them the message will reach them later. After the one day, sit up and wait for Civic to get for you inside the basket again today.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm very much sorry, and thank you to Una. You know, when they talk about things that really happen inside the country, when I don't see the title of the program already, you know, when they talk about money where they're making fence, when they talk about the health system, how serious this government day for actually make sure say they upgrade the health system and other things them inside the program this evening. My name is the freedom fighter.
From the north, family members, them the warrior with the cutlass.
All right, when the brother begin for talk, he count something inside where now that one day he actually get serious interest on. You know, I always know the interest area there. And now this thing where they can start for talk about quick one inside the program this evening. But before we begin for talk about them, what we go do, let me make sure you see what we want for talk about inside the program before ever we talk about waiting today. So please, not forget for like and share the program and stay with me. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Let's watch this one quickly when they come back just now. Alright, by the way, Andy, sweet you thief. Iron.
You know, recently we play another video where the old one young man go thief. Of course, the woman they take him, they rob Ojo Panam. sing bozo song, they dance. You know, and today we don't come across this other video where the young man go thief iron rod. Then they do the same thing. Of course, when I see the video, I tell you, say the video for me. It's funny in other way, we get a concern for tap people them back. Yeah, the video get fun. We're not a supportive man, no, because thief man, any kind way you see him, in small one, no day. When thief man go for good thief, some thief man, if you not even succeed, they take life. That make we know they encourage thief man, and we know they ever condone thief stuff. We own platform. And the same way we know they condone, we get for look at the bigger picture. We are in the big guns them as we start the program, the big guns them, they didn't have the country, but Saloma not get the mind. You know, where we say they don't thief what they thief every day, people they die. You know, they thief and they kill we slowly, then they even they kill we man. Then they kill we inside we mind them. But Solomon not sabi sing for them. Solomon not sabi make noise for them. I still remind you, when we see Halaki Afro-Doti here, Francis Ben-Kelfala, where yesterday we sit on a office in the Allah Resistance movement, say in a civil society where they talk for the people, not say in a one big time thief man, where we just end bars for see whether they can give them encouragement or whether they can get the space where it be waits for when a government appointment for make it show and display in level of thief, in level of criminal things, in level of crook, where if you don't put that away, a lot of nobody understand. So we get all of them thief man there now the country. Salon people they celebrate them, salon people they jubilate them, salon people they clap for them, salon people they post them, you know, with boku right up. So in the first thief man as I don't describe them, and then you get the other thief man because one thing about salon politicians them, their own thief style is just like a tree. You know, you get the main one where stand, where all the branches them, and then you get the branches them. So we don't see what's in the happen in that country, the kind of thief them. Now, yeah, Fatima Bio, the minister and other people them, then tie bargain, rest, where they send for school feeding in that country, then tip that rest there, yeah. And then the minister come and give you crocodile tears. Fatima Bio, then point finger and pana, we see exhibits where Francis Alaki-Doti Afro Ben-Kelfala show we say they do an investigation. Indeed, in Team Dongo and suicide in the bag, then rest there. At the end of the day, then tell the minister, say, shift, you go sit on a corner and wait, because no want, when this alarm in the camp, make them too much pay attention by you. He goes sit on a corner. Yeah. And then the investigation, according to them, they go on. Usai Fatima will even instruct the Alaki-Doti Afro Francis Ben-Kelfala. Yeah. Where you don't see if you extend, we even hear information somebody else, according to the information they go around. Where you even sit up away that case and get them. All landing a thief, not cook. But some people love this kind of thief man. Them. Fatima will instruct, you know, junior thief man instructs. The other senior thief man say no. Before they investigate me, go first and investigate Sierra Nyamakoma. We're not to Sierra Nyamakoma in time that they will consider. And then we see what it come on social media where Fatima Bio the thief salon money, go to in country, they pan bill in country, they pan bill in the first itself to be money, other one they not to thief. We see mother be in ministers them. You know, Babu Otto, you know, when they go pull England, come and you will be big English them thief. Then people are all not thief man them. But no, the only thief man that what we see, you know, Doti Afro Francis Ben-Kelfala displaying on social media, now poor teachers them. According to them, we don't even know if not true. Maybe even the teachers and there at that time, they don't suspect it, they're not to two Sierra Leoneans them make them teach them that way they. So if then the IAMP Saki go catch them, cocaine dealer, cocaine traffickers them today, they thief the big thief. But we Sierra Leoneans, we're not happy with them, not put myself in that stuff follow up. We're not happy with them, and then when una is somebody thief fall, now they tell the sister man the whole can buy the whole thief, don't kill them. Waiting happen with the one day where they thief, the big thief, who say on Sidom. I repeat, we know they support thief not thief. But we say this energy on the show. If not una the youths them in that country they show to the big thief man them in the help situation. But as 6 ago right now, we don't even know waiting una depa, if really waiting una they do some of them man are true. But we want for this kind of energy back to the government officials them where they teach the big thief in the country. I rest my case for now.
All right, let's continue further with you inside the program. This is a program when we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, this is not the same question we will say. And I asked this question today. You know, somebody come and ask and answer. They say the reason why they do this, he said because we get the power for punish with fellow citizens, but we don't get the power for politicians. So it's still important. Also, not forget say crime na crime, no matter how small it be. Franklin and Tennessee, I actually post that one day. Take note. You say, Franklin, you talk through, you not talk to. You talk through, say we get the power for punish with fellow citizens. But again, we get the power for punish the same politicians then. Because if we stand up, like countries them, like Kenya, Guinea, and other side them, who said they stand up against them politicians, them where they mismanage their resources them. It don't matter what they get, whether they get barrel or what. Then you go able for no say we get the power for punish them as well. Because when we stand up, now that's when you go know say the law, the work. Now that's when you go know say the judiciary, the work. Because if we stand up, the judiciary, the one that did in a motor man, then get family member there, then they freed. But because we feel say we not get power, now then they control the resources, now then they control everything, and then for do what they want to do, and make them they get away with everything. Guess what? We don't take this thing say the party when the politicians so deeper. The day when we form the foot of that table where they party with, if we grab all the beer and stout, whatever way they did, all the two way, that's not the end of the party. And guess what thing they happen? And they tell you see some man they begin one because no one let the thing up around. They begin one because no one let that thing where they enjoy it. Imagine no thing where they enjoy it, let no can up around back. That's not for show you how powerful you be. But if you feel say if you accept any kind of situation, it's sad, eh? You go really they get through that kind of situation. The person they go to market, I go finger pocket, 2 million. Then they beat me. If God not save me, I they go meet our next soul. But the same politician, then also with the look yesterday on they tell me about Milton Magai. Almost $65 million for furnish and do other things. Then you see the kind of work they don't do. You ask yourself, almost $1 million they don't spend, almost $1 million they don't eat. But yet still you feel say we don't get power. You feel say now then get the power. We now for punish we company then nobody go and figure pocket. We know the talk say thief is more and we for encourage our. But at the same time, we get for do something for make sure say the one with the thief big thief. Because they are the way they thief. So imagine education. They are already thief, so they deprive people in generation in education. They are already thief, the generation, we health system and other things then. So we need for stand up and we have the power. We get the power and we get for stand up one day for that kind of things in there. This is a program when we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Quickly, before we come inside the program proper one, I want to play you this thing again. This one now kind of sounds something. This is the how they call them the Edwardians them, yeah. Maypark boys. I can remember the time when Mr. been go school. Yeah, me and this young man we been hook up. Na situation make it on so. We been hook up. We get talent. We been hook up. They try for do something. If I for been become musician, because of this, but not to be me calling down day because if they try as best as possible for make sure say, it bring me inside. When I know music not to me inside, me other brother and the back way they hook up with. But then they're not able to go before ever I can meet up with the one the way they all do snake girl. So this might be the aid. If you find out from where this something happen with the how they call them the group self, that's not the end of them. Most of them know this particular individual. For remind you now of who that this person be, we'll just listen to
FBI.
it quickly.
Squeeze me. You know the love vibe we are you.
The guy will sing the music. Eh, sing no.
Ooh, baby. You're not the only one for me.
Must have this guy.
Come handle me. Come squeeze me. You the only one for me.
Eh, life.
Kiss and caress me. Kiss and caress me, girl. Do anything, darling.
Eh, go bien, ba, go bien.
If you give me Sunday,
You know well, oh.
I go be you Monday. You need it. If you be me January, yeah, I go be you February.
Yeah, una help, you know well.
Your body in the morning like
Una hear and I sing that music there.
DJ stop the beat. Everybody clap your hands.
Yeah, una help and me brother. Do you know well he's sick. Una say goes bien small. You know well he's sick. He need a help. Yeah, una help him. Yeah, you know well oh. Now sing that music. Now you don't know where they ram the music. Yeah, una help him.
Okay, so situation and non surround this young man in your case. Me and my brother they talk about just now. You know, you get a lot of things them other people they don't come and help. But when me and my brother they talk, please explain the story first, but before I ever come inside.
All right, family members. Of course, when I don't see the video. Now, a young man, as Pierre don't say, very talented young man, and a young man we don't contribute to the lives of Sierra Leoneans them in the entertainment areas. You know, we don't dance in songs them, and in songs that be so melodious. As you hear his voice, in order na Mike not church am it, now the kind talent and the way he gets with God give him. But this young man, we don't find himself in a situation, as me what I don't explain to you. We're very sad. We were sabi am that time day. We all don't share stage with this guy. But then we don't say why they perform, bra. Who reach there and a lie. Now until that I don't done, or who can open stage for them. You know, not so life there because God gets to say put all man in star. You know, but today look this is not the reason family members the way we always say Motaman. Now only God now you know to man. We can try we best, but not God know. You know. But this young man, as me brother say, he just don't enlighten me. Thinks the way me self not be understand. I just look at him the other way. Now until way he enlighten me, I able to understand that other angle there. Because this recently we see one young man again, himself in the entertainment. We give credit now in our Dinoje. We go all around for see how we try for put the old musician and then for bring them back out for make people realize about their talent, at least the talent not they die, which now be a great move. If you go outside, if show me a video, take transport from Freetown, go up the provinces. You remember able to go find this guy. I think I'm McKinney, if I'm not mistaken. Grant him an interview, call for help. I think people are beginning to give small thing, come back, tell we then give it telephone and small thing, take them for go Menam, now hospital. According to the videos that again what we see, Slim be end up for come out now hospital. We see another young man, also being in name himself can go right that they give mic to people and when all artists and other entertainers them. Instead bring Slim this later part. Dinoje come again and join. They all make a video, say they don't all am again for the second time, don't go left you know, if you don't begin better. But just like what me what I explained to me, I think that's not the reason. If you don't begin better, pap, you can see a video again say, Slim don't come out again at the hospital for the second time. But me not be know this area say, excuse me for the languages, we don't need for to put anything there. Say if you get mental health problem where if you don't pack, then if you not be know. Till way me what I tell me because right when the video come up, I say, I said this is not the situation or just like what I explained. So I said, no. He said this one I know. You know, he said before this time, he ain't be done pack. So now, on a looking condition where they right now, this I can say that the worst condition because the tell you all what they talk about so not to this way. They tell in a show no be getting in food. You don't even come on a street to go and sing the big for team for it. And the body what they see right now way as I tell now, the condition right now is so crazy. So look, what you always tell people, and just like Oki use the word say, we can compliment people and way them they alive. You know, me this actually always talk Mr. Sewe sit on so. Everybody are like today by bread. The only time where you able help me now we are they alive. You know, but if anything come away where we don't know how tomorrow will be, Now that they can pull strength. No. No, if I don't die, you do anything to me again. So please, we dey call on una. We dey call on una. We dey beg. This young man, despite of the talent of singing, we don't know how it will be tomorrow. He just don't display one talent we'll discover when our music. Fine young man, slim if he well. Now fine young man, as I tell you, Sabia. Now God will put up this way. We don't know the reason. Do ya? Even the Noje, we still a call on you, and the other young man will post this behind him. Now we don't know say this man we don't pack. Then kind people are for help them, not to just for put an hospital, left and this that. No, somebody with this kind of condition, he need monitoring. He need people the way they monitor if he dey try for men. But again, we know say all that they involve money. Would I go left you go sit outside the main person?
Yeah.
So please, we dey beg. We dey beg. Let we all come together and see how we dey able for help this young man for the last time, and what we dey able to help her for succeed for help her. Because somebody who don't pack, he ask for a reward. Somebody who get mental health problem, he ask for sit down one place. But the only thing they make you able to control them. Now when you don't know, say this not the problem. So when you know this not the problem, you dey able to know how they handle them and decide they will be. What's that kush? We be interview with kush guy there. The young man we talk to we now Syria house the 6 years. He tell me enjoying how they go take a McKinney, then chain them. I be the first man the chain. But he meets up somebody we go men we're very, very patient. At the end of the day, looking condition at that time when we interview. Well, so now don't know why I don't improve. But at that time, I always see in video where he really they take it to the young man where go take Anna McKinney. And he even decide now for work with the young man for heal and other people from Kush. So do ya, if we bring this information, me by bro, now this I get just for call on now, please. Now we know we're still moving the FBI. That guy didn't get fine for she don't die. Bible, Pierre. I did donate 2 bags grace. I did donate 1 million. No, not to help Danny again, no, bro. That is just now entertainment, no more now for refreshment. So now when it not happen it, because now so life they begin go, tell to my begin eat waiting not for it. Or it begin to do things that way go and they begin beat some, this and that, say he lost his life. But now when we don't reach that side it, we just take call on man, please. Please. Make work come
the one
together.
them when not terminate, get this word way. I love this word from one small. We say I don't know how they talk and find no.
Begin by maybe I will help you.
Kan create a little tessa.
Kan kuma lip some tessa.
My lip some tessa. May God give you good ending.
Exactly.
Okay. And I like this. So I see comments say kush at work, not to kush this. This done the battle with him sick. If I'm not mistake, it don't pass 8 years. We done the battle with this sick 8 years. Not to kush. If not been kush, you don't go long timber. Not to kush. What thing can happen first? We don't really know what thing that they thing, but what thing make her know first. At some point, it been totally don't go back. Around that time day, you been get one other young musician where it's been go AYI. Remember one other young musician?
God. Now this we're gonna talk about remember name.
Well, I think let me say M2 been there also.
Yeah. I remember him. I remember the song, but it didn't have catch up.
Himself now other young man where sabi. Now around them time then day, now this man himself in own wahala been day. He don't battle with him for the rest of the time now where he don't live his life. Stay to this time. Well, like Bible say, when somebody don't pack.
Case the threat song.
There you go. When somebody don't pack, he ask for deal with. A reverse version of Pekin. In fact, it can rise past from Pekin. So this one, Dino, the other young man where I'm not sabi him, I wish I been sabi name like Kalam. Una please no relent, una help him, and una find way out una the help him for let it stay. Because this, if he come to, now una get the blessing. yeah, whatever, if we all can wait in self, we not they put hand, but una can take and because una don't do this work. Una continue with usa, una don't stop, and una make sure say una give this guy a life again. When I watch him, if he be one old guy, I lie, not old. I all them are the same side, bro. You not old at all. Like Bible say, very handsome guy, yes. Very talented, he clean leg. Well, God never even know what happened. Because me don't know, or in family go for explain, but me don't know. I just know no more say at one point a loss. When I finally notice say it don't go, it not too okay again. So now from that time, they not to this time. So please, when I still help them, Dino and the other young man, wanna please continue for help them. Let God bless you and continue for bless you abundantly. All right, so they come inside the big thing. By the way, one time in the way Mother Bio and I be this. I see you vex. So you talk about Ben Kelfala. Anyone one thing we call a name, you give an upside down.
Mm-hmm.
We go tap why you at so today.
Because they don't do the right thing where people expect them for do.
Okay, so Ben Kelfala 2018 or 19 here in boss tell we say he go hand over check to him boss. And then in boss tell we say that money they use them for build hospital na Kerry Town. How far now? Where that money dey? Alright, so we can talk about the health status and waiting matter we don't talk 2025 about the health status inside the country and plenty of other things. So inside the program this evening, we want for welcome we guests. The other day we been telling us say we left hands on side. We talk about health, talk about other things and say the education, the health, education other things but today we talk about the health system. But before we go with the health system, which is very much important, we get the most pressing thing we don't come na the ground, Salon people. The most pressing thing we don't come na the ground as we talk so right now. Salon, it's sad. A very sad state with the right now. So let me just read for you this thing quickly. Let me take time for read for you this thing and see if we can put it inside in Creole. But before that one, let me introduce we guests who get inside and then we keep a small bit in the Carol mode inside this one. And name now Suphian Kalokoh. Suphian, good evening, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good evening. And by the way, Samuel Pio, you've been for make a good musician if you've been trying.
Well, I didn't feel say no to me call him. But indeed, he tried. This young man tried. He bring me calm, but I not be to give him the time. But I avoid. So I be feeling to me calling anyway. I just like for cham me much no but. Alright. So let us just read this thing, Suphian. This is not the latest thing we get for the teachers then. Yeah. And let's just watch them quickly. Let we all just go through them quickly. At the attempt for it. They say the Salon Teachers Union SLT will begin strike Monday because of the subsidy where they not agree for pay. And when they talk about the subsidy, they talk about the school fee where government not agree for pay to the school then. So the Salon Teachers Union don't declare say nationwide strike where it will begin Monday the 8th September 2025. This protest now against government because they fail for settle the school fee subsidy and other long-standing concern them we get for do with learning and teaching and learning materials and other things them. So the key demand when the teacher they make, they say immediate payment of outstanding subsidy from the 2024-2025 school year and the first term of 2025-2026. So now we don't go 2025-2026. So the rest of the 2024-2025, they're not paying their school fee everything. But when they see government, Ministry of Finance say we don't pay school fee, who said that they pay the school fee? We don't know. Look the number 2 demand. They say regular and timely subsidy payment. That is to say now we know say we not the give pay. But now if we not pay we all the backlog, we as well want for lay una the pay we regular. When they say first time, now first time payment we want. We don't want to can give first time for third time. Yesterday technically honorable AKK they tell we say now one time school fee the government they pay for the year, for the 1 whole year when at 3 times they inside him. The teacher then say correction of non-payment and unclear payment issue. This BMT then talk about 4,000 teachers them where they don't pull now waiting. So the need for correction and the review of subsidy rates to reflect current economic reality. Honorable AKK tell we say now 10,000 euros Now in government they pay for school fee for term. So now the teacher they don't say una safe. Una don't make all things on time in the country. Una need for look at the way how una they pay the subsidy and make sure say it reflects the day-to-day affairs of the country, the current economic trend. Financial and material support for approved school. Now una for make sure say anything una get for do, whether na money business or whether na teaching learning material for school the way they under una control, una don't approve, una don't agree for, una for make sure say, una get me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you.
Very clear.
Una for make sure say, una make learning they get the support then the resumption of teaching and learning material supply. Now, this government where it can first of all, no talk about it. And say they can teaching and learning material and they begin give books to school picking them, and they buy suits for them, and they buy uniform for them, and they give them all kind of waiting. They say now, then thing they all don't stop. So now resumption, then thing and they for start again. Then for begin to give teaching and learning material. Chalk government no they give. And we what been the primary, then they supply with chalk, and they supply with reader booklet and other things then. So they say, therefore bring them back because this government don't stop them. They say recruitment and payroll placement of technical vocational instructor. Now we got what they call tech voc, and this government they say they waiting and they glitch as human capital development. And what we know, but then the middle level manpower. The one that they do their other job there, and then this and that, carpenter, like right as they so renovation they go. The other way they do, then different work and day. Technical institute. Then say, then for do placement, then for make sure say all the one that we know they when they instruct for them, when they don't left the job, then for replace them, bring other one them again, where for can make that particular sector they go on. Reinstatements and payment of suspended teachers' salary. Then 4,000 teacher them. When una don't suspend, una for pay them and bring them come back. Who's kind of thing this one at the pass? Una for do them back. Una not do all of them things there. Una they come back. Release of overdue performance-based financing for primary schools. Now they get written and call them performance-based within the claim they could do assessment. Then for actually try for see how best the money where they go for the area they for, especially for primary school they address some quick one. Now SLTU say the strike will continue until the issue are resolved. That is to say, then will continue for strike. Say government look at all of them things they are soon. Yeah, warning that the delays are undermining quality education and threatening the success of the free quality education program. So now we don't say with the strike. It left to now. Now you program what you call flagship program now in a free quality education. And if you delay, it will undermine them for you. Yeah. It will undermine, it will threaten them. That free quality education we talk about. You see, this will just summarize them, because the document where SLT puts together when I in this, now kind of long document, when a 2-page, you get boku thing, and we just summarize them for we will able to understand and put the way in our own words for we understand and file. So this is not the latest with regards to the SLTU, the teachers union and the government of Salon. So before by the way coming inside on that area, that come with you inside Suphian. Suphian, what you take on this particular pressing issue for we picking them?
The one thing where you left out now for say this strike now a suspended strike. Now in the teachers union they take back up because then we don't get this conversation with government late last year. So government talk to them for wait and be patient and then go resolve the issues. So 8-9 months on, they not do nothing. So the teachers then they come back say, well, we they lift the suspension on the strike and now we they go on strike. That now so they and the thing is so heartbreaking because this not just one more chapter in a book of broken promises, except not a really broken promises. At the point where I don't try for make in all of my conversations with the country is that this entire power thing is a scam, not fraud, not a true, not a broken promises. Them promises are all where they make. They not be ever intend for keep them promises at all. the issues we then take, free quality education, hands off our girls and everything, then things are very high sounding, very attractive, anti-corruption. So the reason we then take up the issue here is that they're able to go abroad. There's a lot of money in organizations where they float around for support them causes here, because then causes here, they're very basic to the human existence, right? And if you hire a PR firm, which is what they have done, for really package and dramatize the condition in a country like Salone, it has shocked the human conscience, right? And so then they release them funds here to them. Except they not be ever plan for go spend this money. They plan for put under them pockets for enrich themselves, right? And that's what is happening. So now make you they see, but then what then they do, where the money come in, then throw a small money, upon the programs, and then pocket the rest. As you see the last time we'll get the conversation about the whole, feed salon and the gimmick we then do upon the budget, the main budget presentation, and then the supplementary budget. This is what they do. And then take some money, then pay PR firms abroad, for present a picture for say there is real progress going on in a salon, right? Except nothing not they happen. And God people like AKK, then they go around the country, then they show the rhetoric versus the reality. Then they go to the places, to the hospitals, to the schools, to Milton Magai, and show what's actually there on the ground. While the president, they go to parliament and they talk about all these statistics, people, they go on the ground and show the reality. One of the mistakes we make as an opposition, and this is an indictment on all of us, is that we not pick up on this thing very quickly. It's a whole game, not PR, they focus on them. They not ever focus on performance. They just want to make it look like a certain way. And they did an excellent job at selling themselves as a progressive group of people, sanitary pads, hands off our girls, big sounding things. But the reality is that then they oppress their own people, then they harass the opposition, then they kill democracy, and nobody not get the time for go back to these power centers abroad, in London, in Washington, in all of these places, the European, for go correct the narrative and tell people. But not only that, follow educate we young people, the Sierra Leoneans, and tell them, say, you are being scammed. What in really they go on and a thief, then they thief una, then they use una, then collect money and then pocket them. This is the sad thing, as with the Lunge Bridge, as with the National Diagnostic Center at Kerry Town, as with the bread factory, as with the rice mill, and all of these promises. Who's one pandem? Let me tell you this. I run into a paramount chief in June. I think in that Ferdugu area, not to the paramount chief in that area, but not paramount chief anyway. Around, and then he make a statement. He say, the thing that all way them people they don't promise. If they can begin one of them no more, I go change this country. There lies the rub, right? Big talk. They not ever touch any one of them, and they will not. Because they just need for spending money for do the PR. It's heartbreaking. And here's the other thing why we all care about this particular teachers union thing, right? We get a drug problem, Nasalo, right? Where they affect young people, right? And drug, they thrive among the vulnerable, the most vulnerable, right? The most vulnerable population are young people who not get jobs, who say high unemployment no day, or adolescents who not in a school. So this is really a very dangerous thing. If you pull Pekin in a school, then just can't sit on an host. They not get nothing for do. The drug dealers and get access. And we'll talk more about this drug issue. But this is not something we all for care for, really.
But by the way, that bring you inside quickly. You don't only see waiting the teacher then say, you need to wait in Suphian they say. It look like say waiting they not go, waiting then they pant up, not two different things.
Well, just like within, before I forget, Suphian, Ambassador Gombi Musa Tonyaya say make a extend in greeting to you now the comments.
Now we can have school classmates.
Right, if I know they get people like that where at least we can help with it talk. Because most of the time, when they address certain issues, they already look at we one way. Oh, they're not like the government, this, that, that, that. But not see that's what they do away, like, we not like the government. The only thing we not like what they do. Nobody, no citizen, not there, where they get people that we call themselves leaders, they do the right thing for the people, and then you can sit on and they waste your own time. Almost hours, waste some Monday and sleep, some Monday na job. They can't sit there and they talk bottom. But I believe say they know they do the right thing. And when it comes to education, teachers, that area of education, you know, it's very, very poor. All we carry, they don't send so money now this other thing for do this. Now the area of education, you know they see the money the way they can call, they reflect, so waiting, they can say they send them for. So I not get much for say, I think make Suphian just give more things them or give more information to people them so people are able to understand. This not going to be like Bible and Sembe Pierre. But we right now, for make cause people like this, we ask question, they self-talk, we learn, una self-learn. If una ready for learn, but I think say it will be better for make we all ready for learn, for make we get a better salon.
Okay, continue further with me inside the program. This is a program when we are on YouTube and on Facebook. So, if just to make reference to AKK in school monitoring them. AKK they tell about $65 million for Milton Magai and other projects them. And then, of course, I believe say you don't see the full video them.
Mm-hmm.
$65 million.
I mean, I know it's in at $65 million, really. I mean, you know, we all know it's in at $65 million. It really is sad, you know, and God bless, you know, Honorable AKK, because this not the thing where we not don't do a good job. I think we all get a national responsibility for hold people accountable. You know, they talk and they do not two very different things, you know, not to just, you know, Milton Magai, every side, you know, I think AKK even visits some hospitals. He visits McKinney, he visits the main referral hospital, now McKinney, right? You know, we talk about no toilet facilities, he visits Kenema and all of that. If you go on the ground, this everywhere is worse than it was within takeover. Every single place, you know, and but the citizens know they, you know, the citizens they know, but the people where they finance them program, yeah, they know they get, you know, enough of the reality, you know, the real waiting they happen on the ground. We know they report them enough. So God bless AKK. We need to do more of that. We need to go to these power centers. What I notice is that we need to go to these major power centers in London and in Washington and Brussels and all of them places outside big money, then they come out and go present the reality 7 years on. Let us see how, you know, this, you know, underserved people, how the young governments, they scam them on a daily basis.
Okay, let's talk about the health system. Well, but in Argentina, that's what they can say. Now, a reflection of waiting happen as alone?
You know, no. Of course, you know, this government not put no priority in its people. You know, where every time they turn their attention to the people, now for shoot them, you know, now for kill them, now for arrest them, now for arrest, they really not ever care. And we should all care, because I will tell you this: the population of any country now the absolute most valuable resource where the country gets, and we all need to step back and think about this, right? You know, the all the other the population, not them, not the leaders, not them, not the workers, not the wage earners, not then they spend and grow the economy also, right? Now then also they pay taxes and build the national treasury. This not the real property where the country gets. But there's something else so important about populations, why we need to pay attention to with people. Now the only asset where the country gets, where they continue for grow in value, right? Because it they multiply. Diamonds they reduce. Every day you continue for mine, the deposits they reduce. No, so petroleum, any rare earth minerals, anything where you get, it they continue for reduce, except the population, right? So if you have a truly healthy, educated, well-fed, sophisticated population, it just continues to grow, and that one day now the real property where the country gets, and we need to pay attention to that. The other thing where personally, where I really think, you know, when it comes to healthcare, now two things they drive me, right? First, Healthcare is a global issue, and we need for tackle them that way. If we do a really good job, we can make the case everywhere abroad that issues in Sierra Leone related to infectious diseases or outbreaks or pandemics or epidemics then will affect not just the sub-region or the continent, then will affect the wider world. Therefore, London, Washington, Brussels, you have a vested interest in making sure that these small 8 million people in West Africa are as healthy as the German population. And if you do a good job, you can make that case very well. But there's something else where it seems like we did miss. I will tell you, Sengbe Pierre, one of the greatest assets we get as Sierra Leonean is the Sierra Leonean healthcare community abroad. It is unbelievable. Now, masterclass. And I'm talking thousands and thousands of Sierra Leonean doctors and nurses and healthcare professionals, highly trained, highly specialized. And these people, as I have come to know, they are very highly patriotic. They really care about the country. If we can engage them in a meaningful way, not to this scam, because, this, first of all, them people there, I don't see them at work, the healthcare professionals abroad, it's a very busy field. These people are very, very busy. If you are going to engage them and bring all of the patriotic language to them and make them care and make them turn their attention, make it worthwhile. Let us build a partnership with our Sierra Leonean healthcare professionals abroad, and they can come in a million different ways. Everything from hunting for equipment, to training, to volunteering, we have to make them a center of our national healthcare drive.
I'll just take a look at, several things about this government, how they actually don't help for increase, the budget for health. They don't increase the budget for health, and don't reduce maternal mortality and plenty of other things then. So, of course, the health system, they improve.
Well, again, this is the whole story about numbers and statistics. First of all, the UDA they produce the statistics.
So let's give the figure we then give it quickly. Maternal and newborn death have decreased by 70%. Take note. Maternal and newborn death have decreased by 70% in this country. And immunization, coverage has improved significantly. Upgrade, and then you get other things that we don't back up with it in them.
Yeah, so all you have to do is now go on the ground and see the reality and see if this is really reflected, right? Like with everything, in healthcare, right? We need to get away from the statistics and the rhetoric. Let's not politicize this. This is about our people. This is not a place for go begin called big numbers and everything. Where the president will talk about, the budget increase. First of all, we forget, there's a famous benchmark, right? In I think it was in 2008, African governments meet na Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. They met and they, talk about the African, healthcare approach to healthcare, and they made some declarations. One of those declarations was, how much money a government really, how much, what's in at the percentage? I can't quite recall now. I think now 12%. So it's a very important benchmark for check. You can't just say, we spending increased by 2%. Where was it when it increased to 2%? And how close is it to just the basic, for example, the Ouagadougou Declaration? And it will give a measure of how important it is.
Make I add another number for you quick, another figure from the government. All of it are giving a government, and I'm not saying you're not going for contest down there. Inside just 1 year, President Biodo enabled the distribution of $6.7 million inside Community Development Fund for schools, clinic, and water system inside Potloko and Tonkolili, just 2 districts.
After the $6 million, the so-called $6 million, now AKK, they go back and go tell you, say, now major referral hospitals, the toilets not work. So you just make the decision right there.
But we are weak.
Wake up.
And you watch AKK video, and what AKK they do is not a report to not to newspaper. He's doing videos, right? Live they show. I say the toilets they know they work, and it's not just the hospitals, but even the schools, right? You know, the toilets they know they work, and then you say $6 million. This is all talk, and we need to get away from that. We can do better than that. And they ask Sierra Leoneans, no matter who you are, no matter what your political preferences, take some time and pay attention to waiting they happen in your country. You are being scammed. You are being taken for a ride. You are being used to raise money abroad where they go na people in pockets, and then they create statistics where they will send back abroad through these PR firms, and when I left they complain.
If I for ask you, because you don't talk say what government they do, let go on at the ground, let me go watch. If you for discuss the biggest problem of health system inside the country, waiting you go say?
You know, every healthcare system, right, in the world, anywhere in the world, you get now basic tenets where a healthcare system need forget, right? It's disease causation. Waiting the diseases were prevalent now in our society, waiting they cause them. And this is where how you direct, funding for prevention research and things like that. And then the next thing is diagnosis. What you get in place for diagnose diseases correctly, right? This is medical technology, testing technology, and all of them things that they will need, MRIs and X-rays and blood work and all of the things where they're able to do. Doctors rely entirely on the accuracy of the test results. First of all, for able to order the correct test at the correct time, then get the correct results, so they're able to prescribe, the treatment, right? The course of treatment, right? And then brings to the next, which is treatment itself, not also the quality of your hospitals and the access where people then get, the cost, the drugs. Are the drugs real? Are they counterfeit? All of them problems are present in a salon. The key thing about salon, if you look at our own healthcare system, right? Most of we diseases in a salon are infectious diseases, right? Not to the cancer, they are there, no question about that, heart disease and all of that. But most of it are infectious diseases we get for do with we own surroundings, we environment, from malaria to typhoid to cholera, the river blindness, the onchocerciasis, where they come from, the black fly, you look at that long motarata with Lassa fever and all of this. These are all environmental. So we can go straight to the source and begin to address the causes of these infections, right? By taking care of human waste, for example, not to just the dirty box, but we own human waste, finding fecal matter in drinking water, make sure say the water clean for drink, the environment. So we have to make a very heavy investment in just public health and sanitation. That one day it will dramatically cut down on the disease prevalence na salon, because most of we did. Now, this is not to say in the middle-aged population, you still get the usual things. We need cancer screening. You still get diabetes. You still get high blood pressure, hypertension. You get all of them in a day. But by just simply focusing on infectious diseases and going straight to the source and addressing those things, we go to address half of the healthcare problems in salon.
You just to talk about the health, you just to talk about sanitation, you just to talk about, controlling we waste. And when we talk about controlling waste, you get different type of waste. Yeah, you get the liquid waste, you get the hard waste. Yeah, where maybe you talk about dirty way they use now get from the host. You get maybe the liquid waste, where nothing where you go left now the toilet and other things. There. But right. Technically, yesterday we've been discussed with Honorable AKK. We see one video, and I'm sure you don't see that video there as well. The issue of Guma Valley Dam.
Mm-hmm.
Guma Valley Dam don't see them now. Is surrounded by people, and all of their houses then they get the septic tank, then toilet they dig. all around.
Correct.
And guess what?
Yep.
Where I think yesterday, the Guma Valley of Incesef, now water where they come out from under the ground. And people,
That's
they
correct.
don't dig themselves, then toilet them, go right under the ground. Added
That's
to the
correct.
water. Okay, yesterday they say, okay, when you come out from that level there, you calm down, you get processing plants. But guess what happens? The processing plants again don't be surrounded by houses them. And then you get the pipe them, when me brought up the notice yesterday, then the enclose them day. Long put them day. You know, a politician, you get interest for this country. If you see a situation like this, what do you intend for do? Please, I take note of what you say. You know why I take note of what you say? A lot of politicians, they don't tell you a lot of things them. We're not going to make them billion, we're not going to make them this, but when they in Canada, the same one, they take them people them, make them buy house for them. Let's give you an example. For example, we know say Dennis and right now get places them different side where Incesef don't use a mouth and confess secretly where Incesef where them pull them out for them in picking. So we know all Usai get property. So now the same politicians about the same people, them same people only by the thing or the names them. So what do you intend for do? Because the issue of water business na free on, one, the dam they dry, two, the one halfway they left, it'll be polluted as well.
I go tell you one thing where I go say, and I don't say this lightly, right? I say this with God as my witness. I am intensely patriotic. I love my country dearly, right? And I intend for bring a new kind of leadership where they show, pure patriotism and governing not for the present, but for posterity. I tell somebody the other day, they ask me what I want. I say, good question. If I lead salon, waiting I go lek. Now for let I get me statue in front of the parliament building 30 years after I don't die. In recognition. Let them finally recognize what I do for Sierra Leone, for change the country 30 years after I don't die. Not to why are they alive, not to, the money won't they give me why are they alive. That kind of leadership now they see abroad, now we don't see in all of the countries we don't develop. Now people will care not about the present, not about immediate reward, but to do something and turn only to the young God, between them and God, for which them plan for. The major lawbreakers in Sierra Leone actually not the leaders. A lot of times we they punish the people, but not the leaders, now they break the law past the ordinary people. And generally for most of the things what they try for do Nasalo, we they fail because there is no political will to do that. Once you put a principle in place, the moment you begin for make the first exception, you go make the second exception. Because if not with the power in nephew, now the first lady in your nephew, and then you make the second exception and the law falls apart. And you have to enforce rules very blindly in order to be successful. I'll give you one great example. You see this drug issue, it will destroy we country, and I will tell you why we all for care. It will destroy an entire generation of Sierra Leoneans. What that does then, it interrupt the supply chain of workers into the Sierra Leone economy. Keep in mind how the population they work. Today's workers and taxpayers, now then they fund the current retirees. The one the way they be and we retire, now then they can't work, then pay money, then fund we own retirement. That's how it works. If you destroy an entire generation and turn them into low earners, uneducated, you just don't mess up the entire economy of the country. The reason we're not able to tackle the drug issue is that there are very powerful people benefiting from this trade. Therefore, there is no political will for address this issue. And it's the same with Guma Valley. It will be the same with the processing plant. It will be the same with everything else, because we the lead as leaders, we the lead for today. We want let a reward we today. We the lead we want for we gentry today. And then we die unloved, unrenowned. We left all the money, we make while we were in leadership. And we people, then they curse we. Then they regret having put us in place and everything. And you go now other countries, you see statues of people going up, we've been work for their country, we sacrificed for their country 50 years ago. That's what I want.
So, Suphian, all of the things here where they talk, the sweet for you, and I don't think say anybody we wants for see in country for make it go before, no go left for a way to the talk. So, but can we look at the way and manner how this particular economic can call them government, because governments now people who were able to take responsibility of their citizens. Them. So I can call them, cartel guys. The way and manner how them cartel guys here don't handle salon, the taxpayers' money, the debts the way they are around we. Waiting at the style, the magic, or waiting at the sabi in case you get this country as a leader. How you go able to do for solve them problems they are in the first 5 years to the way and manner how this country don't damage?
I promise you, Bible, I swear to God, everything boils down to credibility. All of them power centers here, what they talk about abroad, the people who care about Sierra Leone, the European Union, Washington, London, and all the other places in Ireland, and all of the people who care about the country where get money. Not just that, but even the private businesses, hedge funds, private equity funds, business, people who get money where they look for invest, they are looking for one thing only: the credibility of the leaders of this country. Waiting, how una they act, who you are, how waiting really it look like una they look. Then go size una up very quickly. Then go know, and waiting people want foresee is this. Generally Africa, we get bad name. Then things say we leaders, they are short-sighted, then they govern for the present, they are not very highly patriotic, they don't mind for left office, and then gentry, and then people then poor and everything. They're not willing for sacrifice for posterity. And they already get that at the back of their mind. If you show up and you really prove, and you're not going to prove that on day one, but 7 days later, 1 month later, 6 months later, then go pick up. Then go no say, this seems like a really different group of people. And then go give you the first test. Now I go tell you waiting, I go lack for do. I go try very hard for do. If you care really about money, if not that you care about to be rewarded now for make money in a government and everything, you not go belong in my own government, because you not go help me. We they look for a sort of the idealism where we've been get many years ago. We'll sit on a Frabe College na the bush. They talk about salon and what we can do with driveway. And, especially for me, having led the pro-democracy movement and all of the dreams we'll talk about. And now I know so much more, right? And I read American history and I see all of the patriotism now, this country, and I see why this country transformed, and the individual sacrifices, the acts of patriotism from the Boston Tea Party, Pomeroy's, Lexington and Concord, Selma, Alabama. And you see ordinary people transforming into extraordinary leaders. I admire that. And I think now in transform this country, people were willing for do this for the public good, so that they will be remembered tomorrow for what they did, not for the oaths way them build. And you see that and you understand, say, you go gain so much more for yourself personally if you can be the person with sacrifice, we finally transform your country. We young moments they come. I will tell you this, Bible. It not come yet, but as it happened with Asia and Southeast Asia and all of these other places, the African movement is coming, and you can already see what is happening in places like Rwanda, in Ghana, in all of these other places. They see the moment they come for Sierra Leone, boy, I go lack for say I was in the front lines in the generation we finally seize the moment and transform Sierra Leone.
Suphian, the fairness of a lot of Sierra Leoneans today is this: when politicians and get power, they can talk like this, they can bring good ideas. Similar thing happened to Madabio, Usai come and tell us, at that time the APC know the problems of Sierra Leoneans, and the APC want for turn salon to China. We get everything as a country we go make. We not go to nobody for go big, but as you get the power, all of them talk, then they forget them. What you first say the APC not left nothing, boom, we be then they eat big money. Then what is going to be different with you?
Then they say power changes people, and it looks like that, the way they watch, but maybe not to change, they change people so much as reveal who they really are. If na then thing that you care about, then perhaps na in drive you into politics to begin with. The glamour, the prestige, the money, and all of them thing that na in drive you into politics. But unfortunately for we, in many instances, unlike what they happen, in places like the Western world, a lot of times, there's a concept in insurance called adverse selection. And I just say, so insurance underwriters, they phrase the people who are most likely to buy to make a claim are also the most likely to buy insurance. So if you not take them, the very people who want, now then they get attracted to the insurance and buy insurance and then make claims later. And they say this to make the similar connection na Salon and perhaps most of Africa. A lot of times, the people who are least likely to contribute are most likely to go into politics because then they come in for the wrong reasons. But the reason why we not for discourage is, it takes only one sober generation, one leader we're able to attract a few of them for change the thinking, for elevate the thinking, for really convince people, say, 5 houses nor make you a better person. Transforming your country, having your name in the history books in a positive way, go change your country. We are still talking about Bible to this day. Not so. We still take that name proudly because of what he did. I mean, think about these things, right? And so what I would like, and again, I don't go inside offices and I don't know how much that would impact me, right? But I don't hold office many, many times. And every single place where I don't ever lead, I left that place better than I found it. This is probably a moment for me to announce to una say, last week I just resigned as district chairman for the USA. And una come and can do una research and find out the record where I left Naya and the sacrifices we I make in order to leave that record. That is what drives me. I look for walk away and then people look back and say, oh my goodness, look what he did.
All right. Before Celebary come inside Suphian, another very important thing where they go on at the health sector, we don't cause a lot of damage. We not see a leader it before and now we're able for at least solve for that problem. Salon at the country where patients they in a very critical condition, the doctor they sit down in the office, they talk on the phone, they do other things, them nurses they do the same thing until they feel money they don't force on the table before ever they treat that patient the way the patient sometimes they even first die. If you come in a power, how you they able for handle that particular area for save more life?
A lot of that. So I will give one small example, right? You go be amazed waiting the one single person where they at the very top, the impact, the cascading impact where in behavior they get to the people where they at the bottom. If you set the tone, if you set the priorities, and if you lean in and be very serious and see and by you, that behavior, it cascade all the way down to the last person. If you really prioritize your population, the importance of healthcare and access to all people. When I take over the USA district as district chairman, prior to that, we had a lot of scandals about money and, all of them, and the people, they take party money and all of that, So I take over, Naya, and I read the constitution, the party constitution, and it tell we how for set up party account, how for manage party funds. And I call my executive and say, we are going to follow the constitution to the letter. And we did that. We set up the party account and then we proceed. And I set the very basic rules, Naya. No cash transaction. Every transaction must be traceable. Every transaction must be personally approved by me in writing, and the request for come from the treasurer describing exactly what they approve, and they approve them in writing, and we disburse and we track everything, and I announce to them very clearly for say, me are not interested in passing in money. So the idea for say, and before I come, there were even talks like, oh, APC money, if you take thief and self, nobody know they do nothing to you. And I talked about it and I say, I'm different. This is going to be very different. I know one year then conversation then day. I get a name for protect. I know one day take passing money in my life. And then let me tell you what happened. And it just went dead. Everybody just complied all the way to my very last day. I think I raised in about 2.5 years about $208,000. We spent on all kinds of things, including the election, and I still left about $50,000 in the account. And I take over the district with zero at the account, zero. But it's not just that, it's that nobody during my tenure, nobody not ever attempt for pull money in the account. It's not that they try and fail. They never try because of the tone was set and which I communicate to them that if you try this, it not go come and fine for you. And that's the point I try for make for say the behavior of these nurses, the policeman, them, the doctors at every level is coming from the lack of seriousness at the top of the chain.
Sound, Sebepia.
All right, I'll be trying for catch up with something quickly. Thank you. Welcome back. This is a program we now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. You still watch. You get Suphian Kalokoh with me inside the program this evening. Okay, just as we go along, anything will come up now they go with for the day. Let's just pass this information to Ona quickly. We be just start the discussion with the school and say school not open the 8th of this month will be on Monday. Let's just check quick. Just this information just don't come inside quickly. We get to do with that. We don't come inside quickly. Let's just see again. This information just don't come inside. We say just some seconds. Okay. So I wonder how this happened. This is not the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education. I'm not able to catch up with the home page yet. I will actually watch at the Ministry of Information the home page, and this information not found in day. So please, Salon people, just go like and share the program. Please, by the way, encourage them to do that quickly, whilst I catch up with this information again quickly. By the way, did it? All right.
Come again?
Yes, I just let you go to handle them quickly. Let I just catch up with this information.
All right, family members, continue to share the program. Hit the like button for we as you watch the program. We still there with Suphian we the lecture at the university, and as well the tell una waiting he wants from salon people. And well, as we tell you now, the time on the near we get for see people when they come out, but it left to we Sierra Leoneans them for year what people they can talk to we for assess people them and see who that we go follow. No more the advice what we they give, make we follow the right person this time around, because it don't say what we did suffer, it don't say where we punish, and it don't say where people they come promise we, but they're not again. Some of them people are know their records, like Madam Yo, this and the bits around the bush. We don't expect, say, a single salon person, except your own family, because they say Babu was sote in Mama Leka. But somebody like Madam Yo with a record where we all sabi from NPRC, Weti Pakabasi, we played a video recently. We not be feel say somebody like this for Cassido again. Now we aid for continue for share blood and put the country behind. So please, family members, Sierra Leoneans, 2028 staying at the corner, make we choose wisely. Not follow because now the person will not come on at the same time. Not follow because that man at Timni on a Mendy, chef na Mendy na Timni follow him. Let we left that kind of politics then. Until we left that kind of politics in a salon before ever, we able to settle as citizens. But if we continue for a follow politicians based on region, based on, tribe, this problem not be able for solve. Suphian, I come back to you as I talk about tribe. Something reflecting on my mind. We all see the way and manner our mother bio try for us set fire people in that country. He pull words them way I not go like for repeat, but with family members them way they watch we. Yeah, most of them voice that we a social division between the Mende people and we are always making say we get meaningful Mende people we don't even like what they go on so, but they use this tribe for make it get away usai I want time. Waiting you get for do because the way our tribe business on the country right now as mother be don't put on make we not either for nobody is very, very dangerous, especially in politics. Waiting you get for do or waiting will be you advice based on this particular area.
So first of all, me not in the man and very proudly so. But let me make a point, Naya. During me time growing up, I got a unique opportunity where I wish other Sierra Leoneans then experience. From Koya, Makeni, I go end up na Kenema Secondary School. My uncle been they run the Lassa Fever Research Project, so I end up na Kenema Secondary School. I went there as a teenager. And within a few months, I would say really, practically within a few months, I plugged so deep into the Kenema society. I got to see Sierra Leoneans in their ordinary everyday lives and how much tribe no matter to them in business, in school, I mean, a day in that place, they pull Poroda, Lago, there's a village, this former chief minister, David Francis, I think that place they come out. Man, you meet me at that place, if they tell you at the North Akomo, they believe. They sing, they in the middle of the poro dance and everything. I mean, it's just, I was part of the society. By the time, in fact, I left Kenema for Camp for Bay College, I don't turn to Kenema boy. I come, a lot of my friends, my closest friends now from Kenema, in fact, my best friend, they were not in the but na Kenema meet them also. In fact, my first election na Kenema, na Frabe College was for president of the Kenema District Student Association. This issue very near and dear to me, and I would tell you, it's fraud within the politicians then they do, and they know that. No research has ever shown that a person is a better leader, a better employee, better spouse, more patriotic citizens, better anything by simple virtue of their tribe. It's false, not so true. Politicians, they exploit this thing and pit people against each other. And frequently, the people where they pull the tribal card, now people where don't try in their own merit, they're not able to earn what they look for. Right? Then credential, their experience no match the job with and they look for, and fraudulently at the last minute they pull the tribal card. Oh, me and you come out on the same side and everything. And you get a man like Bill, we not even think about the fact that this is a vulnerable African country, right? The issue of ethnicity is something we for play among African people because it provoke very deep sentiments. If you cause people to believe that they are threatened by the other ethnicity, and enough of them believe that, they can take some action. We could disturb the national peace. And I don't know why any politician go play this kind of dirty game where in don't play so. And they do it so openly, so blatantly. In one of the speeches where he talk, and the video is out there, we will go further. He said that the weight man them been don't divide with. You get Mende line, you get Timmy line. What is wrong with you? We don't get that. We have Sierra Leone. We are all the same people. And if you go, I happen for live now both places. So I got to see the cultures. You will be amazed how exactly we are. How we are all the same. We are exactly the same people. We all care about the same things. And every single day, people wake up, they care about food, they care about school for them picking, they care about, their own advancement. These issues are not tribal. They are national. They affect everybody equally. What thing I go do I go communicate to Sierra Leone. I go talk, if I am president today, I go talk to Sierra Leoneans directly from my home. I go tell them, say, a new generation don't take over. Your tribe does not matter. It not go help you advance. It not go block you way. This is Sierra Leone for Sierra Leoneans. You political party no matter. This not something where the president need for take the lead, communicate and act in such a forceful way. The good news for we though, the good news, waiting make we get something for work with. Sierra Leoneans in their private lives, deep down, they really not care about tribe, to tell you the truth. And they're not religious fanatics either. So if you talk very seriously to them and you're honest about it, then they abandon all of this and we all go work together as Sierra Leoneans.
All right, let's continue for the way to inside the program. A name is Suphian Kalokoh, and help me for discuss the different issues. Suphian, before we open the phone line, you kind of very much passionate about the health issue. Anything they way concern the health, we not touch on, where you get interest for discuss?
I think, you know, we need to spend a lot of, because the issues with healthcare and all of the plans will be put together, you know, it comes down to a few basic issues where nine would determine the success. It's health financing, you know, for source the money and the support from various places. And this is where the credibility of the leadership comes into play. And the second part of it is just human resources, our doctors, our nurses. You probably don't hear this thing. You know, the president, you know, in the speech to parliament, he talked about, you know, how many people then don't train and everything. Have you heard about this issue in a salon called the PIN code? I mean, they try for bring healthcare workers into service and then they graduate and finish their training completely. And then they sit down, they wait for this thing what they call PIN code. And they take forever. This is people
you know,
who
only
already...
the delay you get for as well, worker for them.
Oh
and
my
inside the
God,
worker
you
for
dey
you get
bribe.
for put something, you get for spend money.
It's just, you know, and this is pure red tape, bureaucracy. So, you know, and then the next thing is just technology. We have to understand, right? The treatment of diseases everywhere in the world now depends on medical technology. Testing technology, both blood work and all of the things, you know, MRIs and all of that, you know, this. If we are not able to invest heavily in technology, and then of course the final thing is health information, we have to be able to collect data and keep them and know and track our population, because waiting we need for do as a country now for track the individual Sierra Leonean, right? From where idena in mama in belle, it don't become, you don't care for them as a citizen, you care for the mother, you provide care, you know, prenatal, natal, postnatal care, all the way to, you know, elementary school with immunizations, and you make sure say then at school and you follow them, and then all the way to adolescence, then you know, secondary school, you know, you know, you get for focus on health education, you know, early marriage, pregnancy prevention, drugs. Oh my God, this drug issue with we own population, and even follow them into their active adult life, because some of the things where they affect, you know, the high earners, the people in their 40s and 50s, this is not the highest earners of your population. Now then they contribute the most to the national treasury in taxes. These people, you know, you get high blood pressure, you need cancer screening, you get hypertension, you get diabetes, you get heart conditions, and all this. Now your most valuable, you know, economically most powerful population there are the high earners, right? And then you get to follow them through old age. This has to be the way you track your population, as if now you market money this as a country. This is my people. This is how I track them. And that's all we need for them.
All right, let's continue for the way to inside the program. Suphian, let me just see if we can take some few calls in quick one, and then you go respond again to them inside the program this evening time. The line is open now. You can call and add your voice inside the program where they talk about the education. By the way, I want to bring this information to now, but I'm not able to confirm this information. I don't try search for the Ministry of Education, Basic Education and page. I see different thing, yeah, and I don't see anything like this inside there. Bottom line, now waiting and see. Now say this press release don't come. Ministry of Education, basic and senior secondary education say governments don't settle with the teachers them and school they open on the 8th. Well, propaganda not they settle any problem. If you feel say you not settle the problem and then you want for use this thing for disturb people, the only thing they make the situation become worse because you go make late picking and grab for going to school Monday and then school no day. So it's like you expose yourself more and more. Anyway, let me go on the line and take some few calls inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name is okay. Welcome. Okay. Hello. Hello, family member.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Long time. Hello. Yeah, they get me?
Yes, we'll get you now. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, they get me?
Clear.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I tell Mr. Suphian thank you. The only thing which will make healthcare issue change in this country now. When them politicians as the talk show, you see, another go England for treatment, another go France for treatment, another go Germany for treatment. Na Saloya on the treatment like Kawe back fully been doing at Tanzania. And go make health issues change. If not, because the moment where the person get that, in fact, they're from the permanent sector hospital, at Tretam, life care, and there they go. So we, as the poor one there, we will suffer. Now they go to government hospital because we don't get that money there. They pay 500 million before they see you, then they charge you for the procedures there. You know, me, I would tell that man, say, the day where he go win the power, he tell me, say, you know, they go overseas for treatment. I will need to health care. They will consider and say, the nurses, the doctors, they forget enough money, then they will find one for all citizens there. But if not done, they trust me, if you see the sick, now England they go, now America they go, France they go. Trust me, I not share it. And I thank you very much. A long time, I don't lost at the program.
Welcome back. We appreciate for where you don't come back. All right, we'll go to another call again inside the program quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Thank you very much. Because from Tabalako and Adugu district, I don't follow the program for a long time now. I'm always happy for being part of the program.
All right, thank you very much. We're happy that you do it with today.
The concerns now with regards to the health facility the guests we talk about just now, it was based on more of our statistics information where police say they talk about, but the reality of the things that they happen at the ground, especially in the community, some of which you still get people away they take na hammock where some of who when they explain the way na the young one, they we're able to go to that hammock. But yet, still, like your communities in Calabar district, district, they are still using hammock. We still have some areas where 30 to 50 miles that they work out before they're able to access health facilities there. So there is more has to be done to the area of health facilities. What is in our paper at this country are talking the bright and beautiful, but the reality of not is felt for the people in our parts of the country. This country is more of self-identity in all aspects than this part of the country. So we have to be using sometimes they are really to provide some solutions to the program. Let us start to use people the way that want to let them go to get first-hand information. That a lot of people you know, and people are within my government, let them begin for notice. People that still suffer in the way of health, education, and plenty other things. Thank you very much. I'm always happy for this part of the book.
We're happy for get you as well. Now we go on the line again and take another call quickly inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name inside the call from? Okay, we start. Take this one. You get me? Hello?
Yeah, I want to take this time for Nina George Rocker. I don't collect for call me name.
Okay.
And programs. I will
It's
call
okay.
my name from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
We are going to do very, very much. I appreciate you so much for a job well done.
Thank you.
This
Thank
man
God.
who I bring for talk to the people of Sierra Leone, the man we highly respect. The man he gets wealth of knowledge and he understands the issues. Well, I'm not going to say he's the best among the other aspirants there, but he's one of the best. And I believe, say, if we give him the opportunity to be a flag bearer for the APC, he could deliver a lot. This man here, my boy, and some Mr. Suphian, he gets a quality where for he can interact with people from all walks of life, and that interaction quality and rapport don't make him a respected figure in America, yeah. Who's in the chairman for APC, the one who North America. So this man, if Sierra Leoneans, the APC party endorse him, I believe so he will deliver. He gets a lot, and the man will get integrity. Nobody knows to take him for anything. So I want to say, na good person, I can go on a forum, my boy and Semi-Pierre, and when I keep up the good work, when I do well, when I program very educating, and when I get hundreds and thousands of people when they watch you.
Thank you.
Mr. Suphian, keep it up. The Lord is your strength. I trust you. I know you're a man with integrity.
Thank you.
Capable.
Thank you very much. All right, we go on the line again and take another call inside the program quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from?
Nina Binta Finley, I call from London.
Binta, welcome.
But the thing when they say, waiting safe. You don't talk about how for tag people them. I mean how for trace people them from birth, how for trace people them from birth, for let you follow their health state, then growth, then be the how they call themselves, then get old. You don't talk about all that they good because me then in the tracking system you talk about. But what if we get na Sierra Leone better money no day? Instead we they use that money there for track people their health. And we need the money for them at the ground for men the people away sick because right now we not get good medical health care. You understand? We hospital they all then they bad. We hospital they know they work. You know, and feel say it better follow we take that money there we use them for maintenance of the hospitals there like the 16 districts where they in the country where in the main government hospital there for use that money there buy new bed renovate the buildings them fix them let them begin work. We get each hospital go get one health one pharmacy. Each hospital go get 5 different machines them. Machine for do X-ray, machine for do TTF scan, and all the machine there for diagnose people there. A dialysis machine. Each hospital get up. You know if we say na the best way for go, and we that money there even if we for go big, we go to America. We beg them. We say the all bed they let them give we.
All right.
Fine, paint them, fine, bring a cam.
Thank you.
Get a mattress them. You know, if you say that the best way for go, so that we don't go Ghana.
Thank you.
We go look for medication. Ghana get the best hospital.
Thank you
now,
very much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Would they not get able to go Ghana, then they die.
Thank you.
You know, if you say that for maintenance, what we get. Now the best way forward.
Thank you very much.
I put the proposal self to the Minister of Health.
All right. Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you.
You know, they tell me say they go look into it, and that's all they say. You understand? Because for get good hospital, people then they live, they're not going to die so.
All right. Sorry about that, ma. But thank you very much. God bless you, ma. All right. All right. We go to another call quickly inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from?
I name Abdullah Berete. I they call from Toronto, Canada.
All right. Welcome.
I listen the program. Of course, Suphian Kalokoh, they make statements them way not to for endorse in presidential ambition in any way. But one thing we it touch on leadership by example, I go able vouch to that. The reason being, a member who been there from Bay College na be me senior. In fact, when he been be the president for the student union, I've been get the opportunity where he and his Secretary General Alito Freeman, they appoint me as a public relations officer. When I'm my first stint of student politics na from Bay College, and the discipline with which where he run an executive, he end up for command a lot of respect to the student body to the extent that when he talks, say we for go demonstrate downtown for the welfare of students then they believe him, they know they question him, we all they toe the line because if we don't command the trust and the confidence. So then this speaks to what you call leadership by example. And I also remember when they give me the opportunity in 2008 for go work na foreign affairs. When I call Suphian Kalokoh, I tell and say, this is the opportunity that Anes Bai Koroma has given me. The advice he give me na this. He say, Berete, go there as somebody I know. You go meet some of you paddy them, you college mates them, Uda then go they compete for get big motocar, Uda then go they compete for big O's. He say, but just go there and be yourself.
Thank you.
He say, at the end of the day, you will be judged by what landmark you can make in that ministry, that when you leave there, then go say, yes,
thank you.
Berete, who was once a student leader, came and made his own model contribution. So that kind of advice coming from
thank you very much,
speaks
sir.
volume in terms of integrity.
Thank
you.
To
me, I just want to say the new breed of politicians and way in they advocate for, it resonates with me because at the end of the day, it is a generation.
All right. Thank you very much. You don't exceed the time. Thank
Please,
you. God bless you.
Contribution.
All right. We go to another call inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, this is Abdul call from the US.
All right, let's get the platform.
Yeah, the last time I've been telling Sophia and say gets on at the mic, and he's still a proven to be. Pierre, let me just drift to the Ebola situation. Remember when Sierra Leone they look for that 21 days for become Ebola free. The coordination, the hospital and all other health sectors, them how they put their information together. The work number close to 21, we miss them. You know, all that they get for deal with the way how people take care of data. After Ebola, we make use of them. We use that same system there for track other diseases. Them.
Nope.
We do them.
Nope.
Now we get a central statistics office where they connect with government for manipulate data. Then they tell we say Kenema of all places, Usai Suphian, go. Say gets the highest population at Sierra Leone. No nation not they go without get accurate data of how things they go on in your country.
Yes.
So Suphian, if you happen to be the head, how you be able to handle that situation there? This is very serious because with data, business in that country and don't like him. Thank you, bye.
Right, we'll take 5 more calls inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from, please. Hello.
From Liberia. This is Orlando.
Okay, welcome. Get the platform.
Good evening, Secretary Babura.
Good evening.
You know, me, I not care for SLPPO APC. But I beg you, Babura, you are born Sierra Leone. Anybody from the north, to marry. I want you forget about costing me. I made them. But when you the cost, beg you, may they dog, may they this.
No. They never cost me the dog there. Sorry about that. No. They never cost me the dog there.
No, but you cost him.
No. Nobody never cost me the dog here. Sorry. Nobody never do that. Sorry about that. Maybe you know that you fine.
We are the same people.
We understand, but please. No, we not ever cost Mende people now. Sorry.
The what?
No, please, we not ever cost Mende person now. You not listen fine. Maybe when they talk about Mende, you ask one so much that you know you let the next word will come after.
Forget Mende people. I want to forget about costing Mende man.
All right, sorry about that. I'm not sure say one for continue with Mende on waiting talk. You know, this make we not able for tolerate anything we get for the tribe. And I'm not sure say we don't ever cause Mende person here. We're not going to do one, we're not going to cause Mende. We will talk about what they happen, you know, with regards what they happen at the southeast, what they happen at the northwest, but we're not going to ever call Mende person dog. God forbid. We're not going to do that now. We're not going to ever do that. So, my brother, I know, sometimes when they talk about Mende, you have to one, you know, listen to the next word we come after. So now it make you think. So I beg, forgive we. If even that come out, una forgive we. But we not go do am now, and we not ever want to do that again now. If that ever, if you think say you hear that, it not ever happen now, and we not go ever do that now. Please, yeah. Let other person, second person, not think of himself, please. We're going to take 3 more calls inside the program. All right. Okay, you don't. The other caller come inside. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from.
I enjoy the call from the United States.
You get a platform, my brother. Go ahead.
I thank you for taking the call. So today are the first day where I know Mr. Kalokoh or even Sia or Yeri Bota. But personally, before I talk about it, I want to say, one of the things I miss in life for a salon is that I not be able to go for a big college. Now with generation and they become doing the NPRC will not be able to get result. And most of my friends then go and not go. But for cities man, all the talk where they talk today, it's surrounded in tenor for a big college. I know say they don't come abroad, they probably don't get some education abroad. But they talk about that. They talk about in country college. Some fellows then we come out Ivory Coast. They went to Sierra Leone and went to college at Farabe College. And every day they can laugh me in a walk. I am so proud of them because of the fact that he's proud of in college. The university where you go. Despite any other education where you don't get abroad, they put that first and say, this is my plan where I plan for put together. And I think this is the time all the real true people who educate the salon for come together because this is take a structural plan to make Sierra Leone go before. And it needs somebody with very good, not only to articulate, but have a broader plan. And I think it's too early for a lot of people will say it's too early right now. But definitely, Mr. Kalokoh, you name again for play. I just want to let you know, sir.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to take 2 last calls inside the program. I hope I'm not mistaken. 2 last calls. 2 last calls inside the program. In the absence of that, in the next 5 seconds, we'll go over to Suphian for a response to our concerns then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's not the end of the call then. But before we go to Suphian, I'll just take this message quickly and then when they come back just now.
Legacy of leadership. Sierra Leonean, are you ready to celebrate the legacy of leadership to the former president for his past good work and dedication to this country? That make Council of Progressive. They present Legacy of Leadership US book launch and by Koroma Solidarity Show.
Women say we don't take notes of all the good things that we the Pabi don't do. Now the book of record.
Please come on board. Friday, October 3rd. This big celebration go take place now BSK Cultural and Event Center within a 3,701 Branch Avenue, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland 20748. The ticket schedule is $100. Single patron $150. White double patron is $250. As for the VIP, it's strictly by donation. This is a payback time for a job well done. Please make it a point of duty.
Mark your calendar for Friday, October 3rd.
If you want a reservation table, just contact +1740 919 7569.
All right, we'll come over to you again. Suphian, please, the mic in your hand now.
Thank you very much. I will start with the the first comment where the gentleman say, now only when politicians begin forget their own treatment inside salon, he go no say healthcare don't change. That's a good measure, really. And I don't know how you they enforce that, but I agree with you. Is all I can say. 100% yes. The caller from Kabbalah, it just want for point out, say the reality on the ground very different from all the rhetoric and the statistics what the politicians and they talk about. Thank you, my brother. This has been my point in every conversation. Now, for tell Sierra Leoneans and the world for say we are being scammed. Una take una eye off of the statistics, off of the speeches. Una go to places like Kabbalah, and this is so interesting because I've been just at Kabbalah 2 months ago. Whole meeting na Kabbalah, and then I go Falaba, whole meeting na Musaya. So I travel the roads and everything. And this brings me to another point. The key point about healthcare also is easy access. And easy access also means road access. And if you see, the construction, the road construction where President Kuruma been begin, Usai is stop. Now they think stop for most of them places. Those places are so difficult to travel. Now pause and imagine an emergency situation. Usai, the days matter, the hours matter, the minutes matter. And motorcar, the need for move fast for save a Sierra Leonean in life and imagine what will happen to them. So, again, I encourage Sierra Leoneans, please, forget about this party business. Go on the ground and see what they happen versus what you politicians then they tell me. And then I go to George Coker in question. Now I go just one level and note by Bura you and Sengbepi. George Coker don't promote me. He say, I not reach it, me not to the best. But he don't promote me to one of the best. So I don't know, I write that one they don't.
Okay, we'll take note of that.
We'll write that they don't. Okay. Binta Finley from London, wonderful statement. I think he misunderstand me small no more. So I actually was not talking about tracking. No. I say we need for care for every single Sierra Leonean from where it did inside in Mama in Bele. And we need for follow in health and progress and take care of them at every stage where it did, from before it born to it born, with everything, immunizations, it go school, it talk to turn to adolescent. We need for follow that person and take care of them. And everything we call out spot on and not get nothing for change. And yes, it comes down to funding. But again, funding also comes down to two things. One, how credible are you? And your credibility is measured by your level of seriousness and how patriotic you are and how much you care about your people. And then when they give you the money, you really they spend the money per waited and give them for and show real results, because those results will beget more money. More money will come if you show results, and that's what we did. So in the end, it's about electing, a group of credible leaders who are able to make the case for we and attract funding. And Verity in comment, all I can say is thank you. The only thing we not tell Una is if he get another job, now maybe underground man from a college. He not tell Una that one day, and he get name. But until you not call him, me not go call that name day. So Abdul from the US, he talk about, data and statistics. And, we nowhere else in managing a country where statistics and data matter more than healthcare. I mean, this is really not the place this way, a healthcare system, they rise and fall on the data, the research we're able to collect. But I understand, why it's skeptical, because if we make up census data right? This is national numbers, and we dey play with them and politicize them. It go discourage people. Data no get last name, it no get tribe, it no get region. Data is blind, it's just data. And this now in the informed decision making at every level of governance. Now data, but in healthcare, it's absolutely critical for law able for store data. And the problem with that is, even as we try for digitize, keep in mind, we record keeping system itself now in gets the problem. The emphasis will put on keeping records, because even if you transform your system to a digital system, you can only digitize information that you have paperized in the first place. So now transform the data. So we need to really get serious about keeping historical data, because it will inform we in everything what they decide. And then the last question, Joe talked about me reference to Frabe College. Yes, I get 3 other graduate degrees, 2 master's degrees and a doctoral degree from where I left Frabe College. But I will tell you, none of those institutions impacted me 1/10 as much as Frabe College. Frabe College really shaped me outlook in life. All of the brothers and sisters, the friends who are making at Frabe College, they're not ever lost. They are still my closest friends. Now that place, they are turned to adult. I get a good fortune. I moved from the north to the east, so I got to see another perspective. I see the country. I see, I able to discredit this whole thing called tribe, and I know say it really no matter. And then I came to Frabe College, and I saw the impact of good governance and bad governance. And I got lessons in patriotism, love of country, and the determination. We were so young and idealistic. And at the time when they championed the pro-democracy movement, we had the most to lose. But we not be mind at all, because we not be even get degree. There are people, where, been don't succeed already. Where we've been think say really supposed to take the lead, the Labor Congress, the Teachers Union, and all of them. And we were young, we try for fend we way, but we understood even back then that the nexus between democracy and development is very direct. That if we not change the system, if we not force we own leaders to have to account to their people, to get their mandate from their people and to report, and if we not force people to have to acquire power only through their performance and their programs and their experience. And if you can shoot your way to power, if you can find undemocratic ways to get to power and hold on to power, you not go need for perform, and therefore you not go perform. But if everybody is forced to have to perform and outperform each other, it will inure to the benefit of the people of Sierra Leone. The more democratic the society is, the better governed it is, and the faster it will develop. It touched me, and it touched me very deeply. And along with that also, as I referenced before, I studied American history, and I got to see what patriotism they do, what national sacrifice they do, what acting for the common good, and what it will do to you. And then I come America, and I came to see material wealth, and versus the pride of country, a national name, a history of performance tied to your name. What I really want, I get for tell you at this age in my life, having experienced everything what I don't experience, I want for left me picking them with a record of patriotic sacrifice tied to their name. That's what I want. And as I said, I don't say that lightly. I want my statue in the front of the Parliament building 30, 40 years after I don't die, in national recognition of the contribution one make to transforming the lives of the people of Sierra Leone. And I'm just asking for a chance. I mean, and all I'm asking for people is just take a chance on me, if only out of curiosity. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Very, very brilliant, response. And the question as well we come inside, very much important. Bible.
All right, family members, them we don't reach to Waterloo. Of course, we still deal with brother we in Suphian. As I tell you now, some of those people, in as much as politicians, them now lecturers for that country as well, because the message it can go down, and some of we can learn, even some of them not like for attest to that. We want to tell them plenty thank you, and we assure una see we continue for bring them there as on demand. We don't see una comments them. We don't see waiting on the right. We don't hear the phone calls them. We don't see and hear waiting una way sabia. Mind you, by grace and we not can sabi the brother there. We can just count and ask question, and we learn what you get for learn for ask other person or for see waiting other person can count it for him. We continue for count and as a lecturer and as a politician until we reach another bridge day. If you able cross there, well, we always there for support good people we the push Mama Salon go before. But if even to be waiting they talk so God make it succeed tomorrow morning, it not be that person way we want them for be as somebody where they able for solve problems them even not 100% but 80%. No, we will not get party with the change. We go be different person to Suphian inside. But all the best, Mr. Suphian. We pray waiting. You the wish for, you get them. We pray if you get them, you able be that person where they able change that country, including we were the out of Mama Salon because we said they feel the pain. How much for 100 euros today? How much for 100 euros? Na Salon dollars. Everything just they go up. So we pray, make you succeed and you be the right person. Family members, they don't reach Waterloo. We reach you back tomorrow the same time inside the same family house. But for now, don't forget for joining me tomorrow inside the Mixed Flavor program when I could rest. Until then, now this week I back tomorrow the same time. Me and my breakup live from the north. I'm out.
All right, thank you very much, Suphian. We're not done with we discussion there yet. We will count you very soon for that we can discuss again as they go on until like waiting Bible I don't say until you reach to that point where we depart coming in temporarily and see what it's like if for begin go gym for begin bang you. Like how they bang Marabio. Well, like you now, we're not going to afraid you. If you want, now one person right now go waiting after your own time. The reason being because now in we start and wait. I can understand if you get frustrated. But any other person can after Marabio, never read again. Because we know say now if anything you do to people how they talk, then now waiting they now. Anyway, this Sunday we get Abdullah Berete. So with we for we can continue the conversation. It will be with inside the program Sunday. For let we discuss several things. And tomorrow, Psalm 28, the issue of Psalm Sumana, they count up. So, they count in discussion also tomorrow. And of course, we count people and where they can help for let we talk together. We all go sit there and talk about several things then. And they will listen, find one again to within a talk and be guided with within they go with. Because a lot of questions. We started discussion this morning, but the network not be okay. And I say, no, I'm not satisfied. Let me come tomorrow. When a Friday, and we can get the discussion. So, one for telling thank you. Please don't forget for like and share the program. And not forget as well for subscribe if you don't do so. Until we meet again some other beautiful time. One for say we love you also very much. God bless you, country Sierra Leone, where we call we are.
Oh Lord, you see the pain. The tears we cry, the wicked hearts, their schemes, their lies. They sit in power, but their hearts are cold, selling the poor for silver and gold. Father, we call on your holy name. Stand for the weak, bring down their shame. Reveal the truth, let justice reign. Oh Lord, we cry out once again. God, punish the wicked who oppress the poor. Tear down their thrones, open every door. Let the righteous rise, let mercy flow. For the people cry, Lord, let them know. Sugar and sweetest music, call serve their greed, ignoring the cries of those in need. Oh Lord, you're the judge who sees it all. Lift up the humble, let the wicked fall. Father, your justice, it never fails. Break every chain, tear down the veils. Expose their deeds, their